Hari Om. Good morning to everyone. My name is Gurumani. Today I'm going to take the topic about Louise Hay, third chapter, and if possible, I'll try to complete the fourth chapter. Before that, I would like to thanks to the universe and thanks to my Guru Karanagar ma'am and thanks to my Meena ma'am for giving an opportunity to say about the Louise Hay topic. Thank you, everyone. Before getting into the topic, I would like to tell about quote of the week. I would like to share it also. I hope everyone can see this. The quote of the week. So today is Monday. So every week we post quote of the week. The inner stillness is not emptiness. It is the doorway to truth. I repeat it again. Inner stillness is not emptiness. It is a doorway to the truth. What is the meaning of it? The inner stillness is nothing but the when you are becoming so calm inside and so quiet inside, you will be free from mental noise. You will not hear any noise within yourself, the innerness. And you will not feel, you will not be overthinking. You will not have any turbulence. Still, that emptiness is nothing actually. That stillness is not emptiness. It is a doorway or it is a gateway to find out yourself within inside. So it is a doorway to the truth that what you are inside. So if you are still calm and believe yourself, that emptiness will show you the doorway to the truth. So that's the meaning of the quote of the week. And I'll go ahead with the chapter 3. So I hope you all know the chapter 1 and chapter 2. What I believe, the chapter 1. So ma'am has explained very well about what I believe. Today's topic is about where does it come? So where does it come means what is it believe? What I believe is a real problem. That's what the author is saying about where does it come from? Where does the problem comes from? So the topic is about where does it come from? What is the author is saying about? So in this chapter, Louis Hay explores where our beliefs, the fears, the emotional patterns, where it originate, especially the negative ones. If you see, the negative thinking will always be there and that shapes our lives. So that's what Louis Hay, the author, is explaining in this chapter. And her central message is that no one is born with self hatred and guilt or insecurity. So we learn these things from our early experiences. When we believe in childhood that this is wrong, that this cannot be done by me, that we carry forward till now. So that's what the author is saying about and how she has explained it. Before getting into the topic so detailed, I'd like to explain about author. So a few introduction part about the author, Louise Hay. When she was small, actually about 8 years old, when it was very young, also her father and mother got divorced, and she didn't get any love and affection from the early childhood. Her mother used to go to the office. Nobody used to take care of her. She was in the daycare, and she was not able to concentrate on her life. She always required some love from others, actually, that she didn't get it in the early childhood. So further, in during her 8 years old, after that, mother is married to some other person. Second marriage has happened in their life actually. She didn't like, Louis Hay didn't like actually. So what happened to her life is so struggling. She was struggling for a love and affection, but she didn't get it actually. So in future, actually, when she was going to the school also, she doesn't have a proper dress to wear. So everybody make her fun that she is not having a proper dress and she smells bad. So all those things, it affects her in the early childhood, that carried out throughout her life. Actually, she didn't get the proper love and the proper affection from her early childhood. And some mysterious has happened during her childhood, I should say, that somebody has mm, early raped. I can say it is an early rape has happened without knowing her. Because of that, that person has went to the jail. So everybody blamed her that you are not so proper. That's why this has happened. So that also got into her mind. So in future, this was going on, and she got into her college. She goes to the school. In school also, during her childhood days, there will be a Christmas celebration. Everybody used to cut a cake, and the cake was distributed to everyone except her. So she felt very lonely. She didn't get a cake. That because of her dress and then the smell, nobody likes her. They kept it her at the last in the class also. So everywhere, each and every stage, she has got into a trouble, and that has been in her mind only. So at one point of a time, she goes to this college, and she was able to come out of the house, like the stepfather house. She got her mother also out. She was doing a small job, and her mother also got a small job, and they came out of the house. The second marriage also, and they were living now in a small apartment. So she was happy that mother came out of that particular life also. So she went to New York. She studied for a fashion designer. There also, the fashion designer, she was not so comfortable, so confident in her, the look wise. She somehow got out of it, and she is trying very hard to be very confident, but she could not. She has that somewhere inside that which is lagging her back, that she could not do it very properly, so confidently. What is lagging inside? Then the author is married to a very gentle, a British man. Then it was long actually. It was like almost like 30 years they were in the married life. They were happily going on, but further that they got divorced. And she has learned about numerology and a doctor also. Doctor means actually to understand the problems, the other's problem. And a certain point of a time, she has been diagnosed with a cancer, so she could not able to take it out. She was asked by the doctor to do an operation. The tumor has become very big, so you can't survive. You have to go through with the operation. So what she has done, she wants to get into the life. So there comes this Louise. Hey, you can heal your life chapter. So what she thought is that she has asked the doctor for 6 months, that I need a 6 months. I want to work on my body with my own experiences, and I would like to come out without any medicine, without any surgery. I will come out with the cancer. So that's her plan. So she has asked for that much time. 6 months she has asked actually. So she went back to her home. She was thinking why I got this cancer. So from the early stage, she got it. Okay, this is what the problem. So this is where it starts from. Without getting a love, affection, and a proper confidence which gets into your body, and that arise any diseases within us. So whatever we have some problem, that obviously diagnosed with the illness. For example, they say actually in Lewis, there are so many chapters for one headache or the throat pain. If you get continuously cough, the example they say is you are suppressing your some feelings. I mean some words. You want to say some words to or some things to a some person, but you are not able to say. You think that Okay, if I say that she will get or he will get hurt, so I don't want to say it. So you suppress yourself in your throat and it will not come out. So when you're suppressing it, you will get a cough continuously. So that's why they say that you have to say. If you are not able to say to the person, also, you have to say to the universe, close your eyes and be at a home or in a room. You say to the universe. So somehow it will reach that particular person in any way. So this is about the Louise Hay, a small introduction part, how she is able to come out from the cancer. So that's where the chapter starts with what I believe. So from childhood, what I believe and where does it come from? So what she is saying in this chapter is where does it come from? There is a lack of a self-love. So you are lacking of a some self-love. And that belief is a real problem. So you feel that within inside, you feel that there is a problem and there is a lack of love. But you have been loved by so many people that we will not be able to see it. So that's where it comes from. And obviously, they have given an example of a rose. So we always think that rose means a beautiful. Okay, the flower itself is a beautiful. So we believe that the flower is very beautiful. Of course, if it is getting dried, and we will not think that it is not dried, it is still beautiful. So what we believe is a real one or the real problem also it comes from. If it is a negative ones, what they are saying is example in our childhood if a small kid is there and he's trying to do and swimming, he's trying for the first time in swimming, he's going to the swimming and he's trying for the first time and he's not able to hold his breath in the swimming. So immediately the mother or father will get afraid and say, no, 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 don't go for a swimming. So you're not able to do it. So the first thing, the negative message is what we get is, so I'm not able to do this swimming. So that the negative part will get into a childhood. And if he is trying also, that particular sentence will pop up and say that I'll not be able to do it. That's where the problem comes in. So whatever we believe inside is a real problem. Sometimes we say, when he is riding a cycle, he falls down. Obviously, when we are starting for the first time, we fell down and again we get into it and we ride it. When the other person, it could be a grandmother or grandfather or the father, mother, anyone, when they are falling it, oh my God, you're falling down continuously. So don't do it. You're not eligible to ride a cycle. So that thought process will get into a child and will say that, oh my God, then I'm not able to do it. So I will stop riding a cycle. So that is the real problem. So to get out of it, what is the steps we need to do it? That's where this chapter tells it. So before that, I would like to say a small story. The story is about a person. So at the end of the story, I would like to say his name. Okay. So there was a village, people was around, there was some festival is going on, so they are doing some game actually. A person is having, they are calling a person that who is a bodybuilder, so who is a weightlifting person can come for this game. So a strong person, very strong person, he came and stood and they told about the game. What is the game about? There was a wall, actually 6 feet wall. The person has to stand here and he has to throw a stone. Sorry, he has to throw a kerchief, any cloth that has to fall after the wall. So it has to come and fall after the wall. So that is a strong person they were required. Actually, one of the strong person from the village, he come and stood. So what he did is he tie a big cloth and he was like a ball, he tied it and he was throwing it. But the wind, it came opposite side. So the wall is here, the wind is again came in and it has fallen back. So everybody in the around him, the people laughed at him and he was not able to do. So they again asked anyone is there. So they didn't tell this time that any bodybuilder or nothing. So there was a thin guy, very thin. And he was very thin that everybody laughed at him that the bodybuilder who is very strong, he is not able to do it. You are very thin. How can you do it? He said, I will try. So he went and stood for a second and thought. So how the kerchief has to fall down. There was a pot of water and there was a stone. He tied the stone inside the cloth and then put that inside the water actually. So what happened? The cloth has become very wet and there's a stone inside. Okay. So when he is throwing out, it has crossed upon the wall and fallen down. So what has happened? So he has won it. So the name of the person is Tenali Raman. So everybody will laugh at him. So his thought process has made him that he didn't listen around the people. Everybody said that you are not strong enough. That is not got into his mind. But he thought that the thought process has to get win. So that thought process, everybody should have it. The Louise Hay is saying that only. Make your thought process very positive. So many people will say so many things around us and make us weak. No, make it into a positive thinking. That's where we stand, and that's where the real problem will go off. What you believe will happen. So it should be a positive thinking in whatever way it is. We have to think in the positive. So that's the first point. We have to go ahead with that. And the first subdivision author has said is mental house cleaning. So where it starts from, actually, when we are small, as I said, when we are small, so it could be any age. We as a person, we should write it down what we are afraid of, or we are afraid of something, or what you are. Something is stucking up inside you from your childhood. Write it down in your notebook and work on it through the meditation. This will clear your thoughts and make you more positive in your life. For example, if you are afraid of something, afraid of darkness, if you're afraid of doing a swimming, just to go ahead and be positive that I will try to do it. I will be able to do it. Make it as a very positive and go ahead with that. That will help you to clear all your negative into a positive thing. So the mental cleaning is all about example we can take like there is a cupboard, TV shelf. So whenever we are taking one thing, we will think that, oh, this was given by someone. This is a memory. So I need to clean it properly and keep it. This was given by my close friend of mine. So I need to clean it and keep it properly. The same thing when you have something, thoughts inside you, make it, you have to clean it properly and keep it as a fresh thing. So don't get into, if you are able to sing, if you want to sing, sing. If you want to dance, dance. Don't make a very low actually. Open it up and do the right thing and in a positive way. That's what they are saying. So if you don't want something in the old process, like in your early experiences, something will be stuck for a long time. I know one of my friend was saying that when I was small, the leg actually, the fingers, the second fingers, if it is big, it is not good for your husband. So that's a belief. They have said it actually. So she has that now also, that actually sometimes before getting into the meditation, she said it actually, that belief has to go off. So that's all waste, right? Actually, which is not being used at all. For example, when you're cleaning the shelf, you have to change the newspaper, and you have to change the old paper where we keep it down. That has to be thrown out. Like that, you need to throw something from your belief. So our parents could have said that, okay, when we are putting the leg on leg and shake your leg, something bad will happen. See, so many beliefs that they could have followed in their life, that their parents or their grandparents could have said, or through the neighbors, they could have followed that. That has been carried out by us. So that has to be get cleaned up. So that's where the author is saying actually, whichever you have to keep it very clean, make it clean and then keep it inside as a memory. Whichever you want to throw it out, please throw it out in the dustbin and move away. So that's the mental cleaning that the author is saying about. So I'm not good enough. Somebody will be saying that you are very dark, so you're not good looking. So that's all a belief which you could have got it from your childhood. You are so black, so you are not worth for dance. You are not fit for the dance. You are not fit for the exercise. You are not fit for this. You are not. Sometimes teacher could have said that if the child is writing also, your handwriting is not at all good. You are not fit for handwriting competition. So that will be coming in your childhood, that will be carried out in the future. What happens when you are working somewhere, that lack of confidence will be there. Okay, I'm not good at this. I'm dark, so I'll not be able to dance properly. I'm not fit to dance, so I'm not be able to fit. That belief will be there somewhere inside, which we need to clean it from inside through the meditation. So that's where the lack of self love. So the author is saying the lack of self love. So it has been trying to somewhere, okay, if I do it only, I'll be able to succeed. So what they say is like, okay, I want to, if father is saying that I got 90% in my exam, but you are not able to get it 70 also. So we see in a very normal way, but it affects a child, and always think about, okay, how do I get a 90%? How do I get? When you're thinking overly that how do I think, how do I get it, I'll not be able to get, I'll not be able to get like father. So that negative part, it obviously will make you so. That thing has to be changed. When you're saying to the child also, make it as a positive. Say that you will be able to do it. You can do it. So use a word which makes them so happy that nothing can be, nothing can't be done. That's where you need to give us so much of confidence and there's so much of positive, that when we clean ourselves first, that cleanliness will be obviously coming from inside us, and show them the right path to do it. So I'm not good enough. Life is dangerous. Some people will say that life is so difficult. When you grow up, you will not be able to do anything. So many things will come up from our mouth when we are not into a proper thing, actually. And say to the child that it is very difficult. Life is very difficult. Yes, it is difficult. But how do you cope up? How do you make it through the life? That's where the ending actually. So how do you make it so happy and make them very happy in a positive way? So everything comes as a positive thinking and positive way. So negative exercise, what they are saying is, the author is saying that make a note of it. Okay, take a sheet of a paper and dig a little deeper inside you, where you have gone through a small mistake. Also, we can say that you are watching tab for a long time and your eyes will get irritation. What the child will think, always mama is scolding that I'm watching tab, I'm watching only for 5 minutes. The child will think in that way actually. So this is all happened in my life also, before getting into the meditation. So I changed myself into, so instead of saying to them, I changed myself that yes, it is possible. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, okay, you have a time. watch for 10 minutes and then close it, then do this work. So the way of saying will start from us. Within us, we need to change a lot and go ahead with the positive thing only. So the first thing she is saying is seeing yourself as a child. So if you were a 3-year-old child and put him or her in the middle of the room, and you and were started yelling at the child, telling him how stupid he was, shouldn't do this, and look at the mess he made. So you are scolding that he is playing actually. He is bringing a toy and playing at the corner. So he would drag him and get into the room, and you are saying that you are doing so much of mess. You are not at all understanding the thing, and you are stupid. So many bad words and so many things you yell at him or her. And what happens is that will be in their mind. That is a cause for the a real problem comes in. So that will not affect as such now, but when they grow more, this will be there in that mindset. That has to be cleared from our side, that we should put up the things in a positive way and go ahead with the a real problem will get soon from us actually. So what I believe, where does it come from? So we should check on that, where does it come from? And the next one is blaming your family. So what we say is actually, okay, my parents only said this. You are blaming your family. No. Think that the parents also has gone through the same way. When we were small, they also have gone through the same thing. They could have also gone through that we were being very, very naughty or something that they have been taught from their parents. So it is not blaming. You are not supposed to blame your family at all. That will be as an again negative. So everything within us, we need to change it and we need to make it, because we as Louis say will always say that the parents have been chosen by us before coming into the earth. In as a soul, we decided that I need a kind of a mother like this. I need a person like my father. I want my father should be like this. I want my husband should be like this. I want my kids. You all plan before coming into the earth. You have already planned. You only has planned, and God has given you tatastu. So you have planned your life and came in. Once we came in here, we forget that, okay, we why my child is like this, why my husband is not listening, why my other neighbors. No, you have decided everybody and you came in. And once you came in, you need to try to understand that everything starts from within you. Within us, it starts. So make it every day as a positive day with the positive thinking and listening to others. How you are listening to others also will be a problem. For example, in if you have a siblings, you have one sister, one brother, and you are the younger one. What they meant is like, you will not be able to do it. So this will be done by us only. We are elder to you. So that elder part also and problem only. I'm elder to you, so you will not be able to do it. No, you can try. So that problem will be in us also. Elder, I'm not elder. So the problem, wherever it's coming from, the author has explained it very nicely in each and every step. So we should all understand that we, as a person, that miscommunication or somewhere the belief has to go out. What you believe is a real problem. The negative thinking has to go on. Like a small, small thing only. It's not a very big. I'm not good. I can't wear this. I'm not able to fit to do it anything. I'm not good at those things. I'm not good at drawing. Let them try. Let our kids try. Let you be free from all those a real belief. What is the belief you have it? You write it down. Please sit in a place and take a sheet and write it down what you believe. It could be a very small thing. Afraid. I'm afraid of snake. So clear it from you. That part. I'm afraid some people will be afraid of cockroach also. So I know actually some people by seeing the cockroach itself, they'll move at 10 feet away and they'll shout also. So nothing actually. This is also in living beings. So we ourselves has to come out from that belief and make it each and every day as a positive day. So this is about the chapter 3. So the chapter 4 also is a very similar one. I think 10 more minutes I can complete that also. It's a very similar one. The chapter 4 tells about is it true? So examine your thoughts. Is it true? What it is true? So is it true? It is true if you believe, or if you believe it is not true, it is not true. So obviously, when you think that, okay, from my childhood I'm not good, is it true? Yes, you believe that I'm not. It is true only, right? So it goes on with your belief only. So the same way, the third chapter and then the fourth chapter, almost like a same thing. I just can't win this race. I can't get a full mark. I can't sing a song. I can't sing it in a nice way. You try it. We have to try it from within us. Then we will believe ourselves. So that true will become true only. It is not true will not become okay. So it is true only that you are able to capable of doing everything. So the problem they say is actually there is no friends. So what you believe is that nobody loves me. So if you don't have friends, you believe yourself that nobody loves me. So what the belief you have it, that's where you get it outside also. You feel inside that nobody is loving me. No, that everybody loves you. You believe that I love myself, I love everyone. The I love everyone will be reflected to them also, and the opposite person will get a like. They say actually, when you like, actually, the whatever you think will be in the opposite person. If you are angry, the angry will be shown in the opposite person. If you are very happy, the same thing in their face also, and they will also be happy. So we have to, as a person, we have to change from within ourselves, and then the our surroundings will automatically will be changed. So that's where it is actually. They say that I'm not good enough to complete this project. So the belief is that I'm not good at the to complete the project. What happens? What the problem will come? A problem will come with the work. The project manager will scold. So everything, the belief starts within you. Is it true or not? We need to find it out. That's where the belief starts. It's only a belief you learned as a child. When you're a child, you could have learned that it could be from anyone, it could be from neighbors, from your grandparents, anyone could have told that he is good at everything, you are not good at anything. So that particular sentence will affect you throughout your life when you are not getting cleared at one certain point. So that's where it is. Is it true for me now? You question yourself that is it true for me now that at any point I am doing something wrong, I am believing something right or wrong. Each moment you should enjoy the present moment. Don't think of the past. Always the author is saying the PowerPoint is in your hand. You can clear the old memories. Past is past. Don't get and dig into each and everything. Okay. That my relative has said that bad thing to me. Okay, what should I do now? No, let them say whatever they want. That's a past. Past is past only. Don't get into it. And you will get emotionally overthinking. Because of that, we might have some diseases. So it starts with that. What we believe and what we experience, what we thinking will start go and it affects our body. So don't get overthinking. Don't get into the past. Present moment. Enjoy your present moment. You have the power. Like we have a power button in our laptop. You have the power button within you, and you can change to off or to on. So that's where it starts from. Enjoy each and moment at present. Don't go ahead with the future also. The each moment, as of now, you're so happy, that will make your future also so happy in your life. So the positive thinking will make you very, very true, and what you believe is so much of things actually. So what I are saying, a few affirmation is, I believe myself. Go to any mirror, maybe whenever you're going to the restroom, because whenever we go to the restroom, there's a mirror over there. See your eyes. The eye contact is so energy. You will receive when you're seeing, and with a smile. Smile and say, I believe in myself. I'm so confident. I believe. You believe yourself. And I'm so confident. I love myself. So there is no need of thinking of any other belief that comes in. Don't think about that. Just clear it out. As I said, you while cleaning, clear the old part which is not at all required in your life. Get into a new things and be at the moment. The present moment is so important. Enjoy your moment, be with a positive thinking. So the main thing, as I said, you are thin, you are fat, doesn't matter with our look, doesn't matter with our I'm not able to do it, nothing like that. If you have a confidence to do it, as I given an example of Tenali Raman, he's so thin, everybody laughed at him, but the thinking he got is that I believe in myself, I can do that, and he won it. So it doesn't matter with the look wise. Nothing is there, only your thought process, your thinking. So that's how I end this class. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you to this universe for giving me this opportunity. Thanks to all the spiritual masters. Thank you so much, masters, for listening to me to this particular class. Tomorrow we will continue with the same Louise Hay with the chapter 5. Let me end this.